Hi, all. Welcome to this new segment on my podcast that I wanted to bring to you. We're going to do a little bit about my observations of the AI industry and some of the things that I've seen. And then I'm going to start out with a little Greg's 90-second life lessons and bring some real life lessons every week. So hopefully everybody enjoys this. So the Automated Advantage podcast is a full series podcast where we talk to customers and people to promote their businesses. But I wanted to put a little segment out there that I thought might be fun for everybody. So, like I said, today's little 90 seconds with Greg is in January. I had an absolute privilege of being invited by my son, who's in the United States Navy, to go on what they call a Tiger Cruise. And a Tiger Cruise has a lot of words in the acronym, but essentially, they get to bring a few family members to join them. And so we sailed from Hawaii to San Diego for 7 days after they'd returned from deployment. So it new twist on bring your kid to work day where your son brings you to work. However, he works on a warship with torpedoes, hallways that are built with sheer steel, and I know that I've banged my head against those a few times while I was there. But what really hit me when I was on this cruise was everyone in the ship knows their role. Everyone trusts the person next to them. And everyone has a single system that they run with. So they run through everything is run through a system. Everything has a process. And it's well drilled into this team. And could you imagine they have to be on each other's watch and be on each other's back during really tense times. And so you've got to trust your buddy next to you. There's no guessing. There's no meetings that should have been emails. And man, I thought while I was there, I thought, wow, there's a lot of firms that I know that might not last 10 minutes out here. So, what the Navy really taught me during this time was discipline beats intensity, systems beat heroics, structure beats stress. And honestly, AI is kind of like that, a well trained sailor, always ready, always efficient, and never needing a coffee break. And it also doesn't have feelings. So you can tell it to go redo the thing a few times over when it doesn't give you the right answer or a good answer, and you're not going to hurt their feelings. So now for the kind of my AI little segment here, which I'll never forget the time that we ran an AI analysis on a customer's data and watched it produce in minutes what used to take maybe one or two junior consultants multiple days to produce. Those are the days. And what I realized that at this point in time is AI isn't taking jobs, it's taking tasks. So the three roles of what an AI enabled consultant would be now is the number one is the architect. You choose the problem worth solving. Not everything needs a dashboard. Not everything needs automation. You decide where the leverage is. And then role number two is the interpreter. So AI gives you the answers, but it can't give you the meaning. Consultants still need to turn the data into direction, action, whatever it is that it needs to be done with it. And then the last one, number three, is the integrator. This is the magic. You bring people, systems, tools, and processes together. And I'm confident that this is the way of consulting for 2025 and beyond. So the takeaway is AI isn't eliminating the consultant, it's eliminating busy work that kept you from doing real work. So here's my call to action. If you want a cheat sheet that says 10 tasks every consultant should automate this quarter, just DM me the word advantage and I'll send it your way. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. The Automated Advantage. Please look at the link and sign up if you want to be on a full podcast with me. Otherwise, I look forward to releasing episode 2 of this series.